walk each minute. Okay, so basically these dots here represents every baby, each baby, and how many minutes, how far they can walk, and stuff like that. Now this line is the line we're talking about writing an equation for. It's called a line of best fit. Okay? So the line is going up. Slope's going to be positive. Pick two dots. I'm going to pick 0, 0 right here. Pick the two lowest one. And 1, 6. So my rate of change is m equals 6 minus 0 over 1 minus 0, which is 6 over 1, or m is 6. Okay. Now you can use point slope for this if you want, or you can always do point slope, you guys. If a lot of you are having a hard time doing y equals mx plus b because there's a y-intercept, you use y equals to mx plus b. M is this and b is 0. So y equals to 6x plus the 0, or y equals to 6x. Now be careful here though, it says write a linear equation using b for distance and t for time. So y is no longer the distance. It's now use d for distance. So y instead of y, you write d here. Instead of x for time, you use t for time. And there goes your answer. Okay? Okay, which of the following ordered pairs are solutions? That means which ones, if you graph this line, which one will be on the dot? These are solutions. The dots on the lines are solutions. Okay, these that are not on the lines are not solutions. So to find the solution of this, I meant to go over this today in class. I'll put up another one tomorrow and we'll work on it. I think that's what we're going to do, just the review stuff. Okay. Some more of this stuff because some students are not watching the video. Okay, which of the following order pair are solutions? So this is x, this is y. Y equals to 4x minus 2 minus 6. Okay, you can always graph this, but it's easier just to substitute it in. Y equals to 4x minus 6. Substitute in the 2, negative 2 for x. Get negative 8 minus 6 and a positive 2 for y. 2 does not equal to negative 14, so this is not one of the solution. Okay. If y equals to 4x minus 6, now x is 5, so put 5 there, and 14 is y. So 4 times 5 is 20 minus 6. Is that equal to 14? Yeah. 14 equals to 14. So one of the solution is B. B is the solution. Let's see if C is the solution. Okay. So you do y equals to 4x minus 6. Y is negative 10 equals to negative 1 here. Negative 4 minus 6 is negative 10 equals to negative 10. B, C are solutions. Let's see. Let's do D. Y equals to 4x minus 6. X is 2 here and 1 here. So 1 equals to 8 minus 6. 1. One is equal to 2. Nope, not a solution. So B and C are solutions, okay? So when you graph it, just to show you what it means by a solution, if you graph that line, x and y, and then y equals to 4x minus 6, that equation that's up here, you graph it, you graph this at negative 6, go up 4 over 1, okay? Long one. Okay, the 4 coordinates they give you was negative 2, 2, 5, 14, negative 1, 10, negative 2, 2, 4, 15, negative 1, 10, and the other one 2, 1, I believe. Or 1, 2. 2, 1. If you plot those dots, negative 2, 2 is not on the line, not a solution. 4, 15. 4, 15 is right here. So that's a solution. Negative 1, 10 is right here. So that's a solution. And 2, 1 is not a solution. It's not on the dot. So that's how you can do it. You can graph it and see if solutions are just dots on the line. I just need to do this, honey. It will take me about 30 more minutes, okay? I need to move my leg down. I'm just going to spill everything. Just going to finish it. Alright. So well, that's what it means by solution. Will these points be on that line? B and C are. Okay? Function or not a function. For the following ordered pair, create another ordered pair to make the problem not a function. Explain why. So when it's not a function is when the domain repeats or the x repeats. Okay, so let's look at the x. This is 4, negative 3, 2. So you can make it another 4 and any number you like. See, the domain repeats, the x repeats. Okay, or you can make that a negative 3, so this negative 3 will repeat. Or make it another 2 here, so the 2 can repeat. So anything you want, we'll leave it as a 2. As long as the domain repeats, it's no longer a function. Okay? Explain why. Okay? That 2 and 1 will make the graph not a function. Well, 2, 1 is already there. Let's say 2, 5. Will make the graph not a function. because the domain repeats, or the x repeats. Call it domain repeats. And the line will go through this graph twice. Function or not a function. For the following ordered pair, create another ordered pair to make the problem a function. So you want any ordered pair to make it a function. Okay, that means you can guess any number you like, just do not make the domain repeat. The domain cannot be 4, 3, -3, or I can use 3 and the range can repeat. Doesn't matter if the range repeat. I can put another 1 here. The range can repeat 3 times, 4 times. As long as the domain is different, so you can make that 10, 1. As long as the domain or the x is different, then you're good. Doesn't matter what the range is. Okay? This one here, we know that this is called a vertical angle, and vertical angles make these two things equal. So 3x equals to x plus 26. Okay? These two are congruent angles. Okay? And so you minus an x minus an x. That's usually 2x equals to 26. Divide by 2. X then is equal to 13. So if x is 13 here, plus 26, the degree here is 39 degrees. And therefore, if you want to check, 13 times 3 is also 39 degrees. Okay? So, now, alternate interior. This is the interior, this is the interior, also congruent. So that will be 39 also. Okay? And therefore this is 39 because the vertical angles tells us those two are congruent. And then obviously this makes 180. So 180 subtract 39 is 141. So this degree is 141 degrees. Therefore the congruent angle is 141 degrees. And that gives that 141 also, because this is the same. The alternate interior are congruent, and then its vertical angles are congruent. And we got all our measurement. Identify all pairs of alternate interior angles inside. Oh, what happened? Oh, it went this way. This is the this line is the transversal line. So that's the one that cut that. So we're looking at interior, alternate interior. Alternate interior is angle 2 and angle 7. They're congruent. And then angle 3, angle 6. Okay, that's the interior. Alternate exterior angles. Exterior is the outside. So it's here and here. So alternate angles, so if it's angle 1 and angle 8. Angle 5 and angle 4. They're congruent. Same side, interior. Okay, interior is inside, interior, same side. Angle 6 and angle 7. Okay, and angle 2 and angle 3. All pairs of corresponding angles. Wow, that corresponding angles. Okay, the ones that are congruent. Okay, angle 1 and angle 1 and angle 3. They're corresponding. Angle 1 and angle 3. Angle 5 and angle 7. Okay, and angle 2 and angle 4. And then angle 6 and angle 8. Did I do 3 already? Yeah, 1 and 3. 6 and 8 are corresponding angles. Angle 6 and angle 8, not enough room. I believe that's it. If angle 3 is 103 degrees, we'll know the rest. What's the measurement of the rest? Okay. Well, all the correspond, that's 103, therefore alternate interior is 103. The vertical angle makes this 103. The vertical angle makes this 103. So, let's see. Angle 1, angle 3, angle, the measurement of angle 1, measurement of angle 3, measurement of angle 6, measurement of angle 8 are all equal to 103 degrees. The rest is 77 degrees to make a 180. So all the rest is 77. So measurement of angle 5, measurement of angle 2, the measurement of angle 7, the measurement of angle 4, they're all equal to 77 degrees. Find the distance of -1 and -2. 2, 3. There's more ways to do this than one, but we know it by the Pythagorean theorem. We can always go, okay, right angle, that's 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, that's 5. So a squared plus b squared equals to c squared. A is 3 squared plus 5 squared equals to c squared. 9 plus 25 equals c squared. That's 34 equals to c squared. Square root, square root. Square root 34 is c. Name a real number. A real number is basically all numbers, okay? Real numbers are all numbers in the universe. So any number you want. Square root of 8, 1 million, -1 million, 100, all numbers are real numbers, basically. Okay? Here, least common denominator is 6. For following linear equation, write a linear equation that is parallel. They want you to write a linear equation that is parallel and a linear equation that is perpendicular. Parallel, same slope. Perpendicular, opposite and reciprocal. To the given equation. Okay, here's the given. You need to make it slope-intercept form because you're talking about slope. So you need to multiply it all by 6. That's 4x plus 36. Well, that's 12. For x equals to negative 24. Divide by 4. What am I doing? Where's the y? I meant to put a y here, you guys. I hope I put a y on yours. What did I do? Oh, that was evil. Erase. That's called me falling asleep, literally. That gives you 1y equals to 12 minus 4x minus 4x. That gives you 1y equals to negative 4x plus 12. Okay, the slope here is 4. Okay, the slope is 4. So for it to be parallel, write an equation that's parallel. The slope has to be the same. You can write any y-intercept you want. So y equals to 4x to be parallel. Oops, sorry. You can get this anything you want minus 10. For graph it, it will be parallel to this line. Because they want to explain because parallel because the slope is the same. Okay, you also want to make it perpendicular. So if the slope is perpendicular, you want to make perpendicular slope. You need an opposite. This is a positive 4, so you need to make it a negative and reciprocal. This is 4 over 1, and we 1 over 4. Okay, so you got y equals negative 1 over 4x plus whatever you want. Okay? We know it's perpendicular. This is perpendicular. Because the slope is opposite. This was a positive 4, now it's negative, and reciprocal. I'm falling asleep. Is opposite and what is it doing? Well, write it down, and reciprocal. Here it's already in slope-intercept form. You don't have to solve anything. You got y equals already. So m is 1 over 4. To make it parallel, you can write y equals to 1 over 4 x plus 10. As long as these are different, and then we're writing an equation, the y-intercept need to be different. That's AB Okay, that's it, right? Oh, anyways, I don't know what I'm doing. Sorry. So, for it to be perpendicular slope, it has to be opposite of positive. This was a positive. Turns that into a negative. Flip 4 over 1. So you're at y equals to negative 4x plus 1, or plus 2 plus 3, doesn't matter. The main thing is this is that, so it's opposite and reciprocal slope of that. They are perpendicular. Because because the slope is opposite and reciprocal. And then we need to make one slope that's parallel. Parallel slope has the same, so write any equation with 1 over 4. Y equals to 1 over 4x minus 10. Whatever it is. And then explain. It's parallel because the slope is the same. The y-intercept is different, and the slope are the same. Okay? That's the worksheet. So I hope I didn't fall asleep too long. Catch myself sleeping.